Hi there, same background as before. So, to speak in sweeping generalizations of the German people, which is always a fun thing to do, most of them aren't a polarized bunch. They don't have a two-party system politically, be it by law or by practice. And they're a pretty intelligent bunch. They manage to see the grey area between those black and white extremities of mentality. There is one thing, though, one thing that Germans can really be divided on. Separated into two groups: the people who queue up for the doors to open to the hotel pool to whack their towel on it and have it reserved for the day, the sun lounger, and those who don't. So, morning hour has gold in mouth, my friend was saying. German person, of course. Everything is peace, joy, and pancake. Especially on holiday, especially here at this beautiful place around the pool. And he just casually sat down on one of the lounges. A guy comes running over, yelling, "You have one at the waffle." Again, these things are never easy to identify as statements or questions. But, my friend looked at me and just said, with him I have nothing on my hat. Anyway, this guy continues. "You make me ready," he says, and he stands over my mate to say then, "You bring me on the palm." My mate, being the cheeky bugger that he is, he just looked at me, said, "Oh, now we have the salad," and fair enough, the guy had just run over from the terrace breakfast table, and flicked the towel off the chair, looked at the guy and said, "Who digs the other one a hole will fall himself in," and just said, "Sponge over it." Well, then this other bloke, old mate, really got going. "You are on the woodway," he yelled at my mate, pointing right at my mate's face. "And with me, it's not good cherry eating." My mate, again, the very German way, just responded, "That is snow from yesterday, and go where the pepper grows." And, neither of these blokes remember exactly how that confrontation ended. I was there. I mean, I saw all this thing, and I told them later, they're best friends now, that the last thing anybody said about this was, "Oh, you green nine." And again, we talked about the perks of learning a language. This was absolute gold, guys. Let me assure you, absolute gold. And the exchange between them, I wouldn't have understood a word of it if I hadn't come over here to Germany and learned a thing or two. So, there you are. Get to it, and all the best. Bye-bye.